we are on to step 2 of planning your wedding, and the first item is your preliminary ideas.
Yeah, so start to piece together all of your ideas as a whole for the wedding. And Pinterest is a really useful tool. We love Pinterest, but just be sure as you're pinning things, remember to go back and edit so that that board really is a reflection of what you really want.
Yeah, that's a good tip. And just making sure that you've got a general idea of how your vision is going to go, because that's going to be the really starting point for everything else. The next item is to book your wedding planner or coordinator.
Yeah, so a lot of people make this mistake where they start planning, they start booking vendors, and then they realize, oh shoot, we really should have brought a planner in. It's so smart to bring a planner in early because this is not easy. This is something that planners do over and over again, and we have the experience, but more importantly, we have this great team of vendors that we go to. We've got past experience working with them, and it's a really wonderful team.
Yeah, I would say that for many brides and grooms, that by the time they get closer to their wedding, they're going to have a reality check that they need somebody there anyways. So you might as well have booked that person in the beginning, because if you love that person, chances are you're going to love who they're recommending, and chances are that wedding planner has worked with all those people so many times that they're a beautiful team, and it's just going to be better than a hodgepodge of people that you sort of found online, Googling, and what have you. So be serious about contemplating the planner if you're going to book one early on in the process. The next item is visualize and create a preliminary timeline for the wedding weekend.
Yeah, so the weekend as a whole, but also the wedding day. Are there going to be other events that occur? Is there going to be a rehearsal dinner? Welcome party? Possibly a brunch the next day? And then as far as your wedding itself, you want to determine your start time, how long the ceremony and cocktail reception are going to be. And for the reception, lots of the little nitty-gritty. Are you going to have a grand entrance? Who's going to be giving toasts? Will dancing occur before or after dinner?
Right. It's important to just have a general, at this place, you're going to have a general timeline for the weekend, because a lot of things are factored off of this general idea. And you don't want to book things or plan things without being cognizant of how it's going to flow. So that's why it's important to do this early on. And then you also, within this step 2, the final thing is you need to start working on getting that dress.
So it takes time. These dresses are custom made for you once you select them and fit it for them. And it takes time to go through the whole fitting process, so you want to give your dress designer that time,
right,
so you're not feeling rushed.
Yeah, and this is a good time to choose the dress, because by now you should have the venue, which dictates the style of the dress. You should have your preliminary overall idea of the day. That also helps with the dress. So you don't want to buy a dress before you get a venue, because you don't want to be in a huge ball gown out in the woods where it makes no sense, or boho in a chic hotel, You need to think of these styling issues after you have that visualization, but it is one of the more important things to get done early. So
That's right.
And that's it for step 2. So next we're on to step 3.